In today's video guys, I'm going to walk you guys through and show you guys and explain step by step what is the best controller settings and camera settings for FC24. And there's also another setting certain YouTubers, certain FIFA YouTubers are saying keep that setting on, and they are wrong. You need to switch it off. Watch this video till the very end so I can show you which setting you need to turn off and not keep on. Okay, let's get into it. For those of you who are new into the game, you see on the top left hand corner, press with your D-pad on the left and then hit X, thereby settings. From there, go here into settings, game settings. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, see here, since you guys are playing online, preset, it needs to be on competitive, not custom, competitive, because this is the automatic settings what comes with playing online. Okay, let's get into the first one. Okay, this here, shot assistance, it must be on assisted so it can help you, not manual. It depends. If you want to make the game harder, keep it on excuse me, keep it on manual, but I'll keep it on assisted. Time finishing is very crucial, keep it on, because if you press the shoot button twice, it will guide you and it will show you a window frame whether it's successful or not your shot, whether you green timed it. Green timing means it will go in. So I'll recommend keep it on. Next one will be true pass assistance. Keep it on semi. It will be less, it says your true pass direction will be less assisted. It will rely more on your aim. Then the next one, it's more manual. The direction you aim is the direction the pass will travel. So I'll recommend keep it on semi. Here another setting, lob true pass, keep it on semi. This here, pass ground pass assistance, keep it on assisted. If you want to make the game harder, keep it on manual, but I'll recommend assisted. The next one, cross assistance, keep it on assisted to help you out in the game. If you want to make it harder, manual. Next one, lob pass assistance, keep it on assisted. And there you have the option manual if you want it to be harder. Okay, this one here, everyone says keep it on pass. It's pass receiver lock, keep it on late. Because if you made a stupid mistake, you can reverse that mistake quickly in time with a pass and you can pass somewhere else. So that's that, keep it on late. Next one, precision pass sensitivity, keep it on normal. Next one, clearance assistance. Okay, this one here, clearance assistance, assistance direction. A clearance direction considers your direction input, power remains fully assisted, and the earliest as possible contact point will be selected. Classical, both fully assisted. I'll recommend keep it on classical. It's much more better. It will help you also. Both are fully assisted as it says there in the game. In the instructions here what's written. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one here, apparently everyone says there's a problem with defending. Here I'll recommend keep it on tactical defending, because I think advanced defending, wait, I think so, keep it on advanced defending. This year I still need to play around with it, but anyway I'll recommend keep it on advanced defending. Okay, pass block assistance, we want it on, because if it's off the game's gonna be harder. Okay, here's a big one here, auto switching. The game will only switch to players on lobs, crosses and loose balls. Okay, keep it on air balls and loose balls. Manual's gonna be much more harder on air balls and loose balls. Next one, auto switching move assistance. Okay, low high, keep it on low. This year I'll recommend keep it on low, because it says there, if you read at the bottom, the higher the assistance level, the longer the period of time the player will run, the longer the period of time. Okay, so we'd rather keep it on low. Just keep it on low. Next one, right stick switching. Keep it on classical. This year, adaptive, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you hold your right stick down for long, all the players will appear which ones you can switch to. Adaptive I'll recommend for people who are just learning the game. It will assist you. But for those who know right stick switching already, I'll recommend keep it on classical. That's where I keep it on. Okay, next one, right stick switching reference. This is very, very important. I keep it on player relative. Why? The reason why player relative is as a center reference point. It guides me to where I need to switch the next player in order to, like, maybe if I want to get to my center back. I'll recommend keep it on player relative. Ball relative, the ball plays as a center reference point, but I don't recommend ball relative, but it depends on personal preference. If you're comfortable with ball relative and use that as a center point of reference when you switch, use ball relative. Player relative, if you're comfortable with it and you use it as a center reference point, stick with player relative. You see, okay. Next one, I'll recommend default setting, right stick switching sensitivity, keep it on 4. Next one, player switching, keep it on classical, close to the ball, or goal side. Wait, goal side will be like near the goal. Okay, I'll recommend here, keep it on. I'll recommend rather keep it on classical. Thus, okay, player lock is very important. You want to see which player you're locking to when you use a player lock. So keep the player lock on. Icon switching, apparently it's not that. People aren't using it that much, so keep it off. Next one, okay, here's the setting what I've been talking about. Orbit dribbling. Okay, I want to explain here. Orbit dribbling is a new feature. Now, how you perform orbit dribbling, I'm gonna make a video on it. On PlayStation, it's L2 and L1. On Xbox, I'm not so sure, but that's what it is on PlayStation. Let's just go back here. Okay, orbit dribbling, you must keep it off. The reason why, I'll explain now. If orbit dribbling is on and you're in a game and automatically the game just perform orbit dribbling and you do not want to do it, switch it off, because you will do it when you want to. You know what I'm saying? So keep it off. Don't keep it on. These other FIFA YouTubers are giving you wrong advice. Switch it off, because you will perform it in your own time to see how it is. Not the game automatically performing orbit dribbling. Even agile dribbling, when agile dribbling just came on, the FIFA YouTubers, some of them said keep it on. Now they're making the same mistake. They're saying keep orbit dribbling on. Keep it off. Simple as that. Okay, here's your save assistance. Semi, keep it on semi. Next one, analog sprint. It's a big thing. This, don't keep it on, because if you keep it on, this here prevents your player from running to his fullest, like running as fast as possible. So keep it off. Next one, trigger effect. We don't want our controllers to vibrate when you're running in it, so keep it off. It depends on how you play. If you enjoy it, keep it on. Next one, same. User vibration feedback. Keep it off. Okay, let's go to camera settings now. Okay, here we are. I'll recommend, guys, keep it on co-op, because you can see the whole virtual pitch. You can see more of the virtual pitch, but it depends on personal preference. If you like another camera angle, you want it to be more zoomed in the game to see when you do particular skill moves and all of that there, I'll recommend keep it on telebroadcast. You can see more into the pitch. But as for me, my personal preference, I prefer co-op, because you can see more a zoomed out picture of the virtual pitch. With telebroadcasts, for example, you have to refer a lot to the radar, you see. But I'll recommend co-op, and here's my height, it's 14, zoom is 6. Let's go down another one. Okay, here's another big one, power shot zoom. Okay, this year I'll recommend keep it on off. I personally don't like it because when I shoot, it's like zooming into the player, you see, and I can't really see the other players around me, my other players what's on the virtual pitch. So I'll recommend keep it on off. End of the day, also this is personal preference, guys. And then here's other stuff, virtual player name and indicator, keep it on there. Player name, keep it on there. Then there's other stuff, hold to skip, keep it on. Okay, another thing I forgot, player indicator size, keep it on large depending on your personal preference, if you want it on small or whatever, but I'll recommend large because you can see it clearly. Next one, time the score display, keep it on. This year I'll recommend, this year distracts me, score clock drop, I keep it on off. Let's go radar, you can keep it on 2D, 3D, then the radar colors you can choose, online ID, all of that fade. Okay, scrolling lineups I'll recommend keep it on off because it distracts a person, but if it doesn't distract you, keep it on. Next one, here's it here, input overlay. Okay, this is for the controllers. I keep it on input only. That's one controller will display. It's even written there on the left hand, on the right hand side, so I can see what buttons I'm pressing, so I can make good tutorials for you guys, you see. And also another thing, for those of you who want to see what you're pressing and analyze your gameplay at the end of the day, you want me to analyze your gameplay, I'll recommend keep the controller on. But if you feel as though it's too distracting, switch it off, you see, or else keep it on. This is one controller, you see. If I go again, two controllers will display. Now I just want one controller, so I keep it on. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. Those are the best controller and camera settings in the game. Anyway, catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Okay, wait, I forgot, guys. And click here to watch now the best dribbling, what's the most effective dribbling meta at the moment in FC24. Click here. Cheers, guys. Peace out.